Welcome to SBS Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. Today's Wednesday, May 18th. We are talking with Dana Lane, NHL Playoffs betting. Dana Lane, we got one game on the card tonight, Pitt and Tampa Bay. Of course, this is Game 3. The series is tied up one game apiece. It's been modest scoring. We've seen one under and one push, and the Penguins are road favorite here. Somewhat surprising to me in Game 3. They're minus 125 through minus 130. I know that the status of Ben Bishop is kind of up in the air. Vasilevsky's been okay, though, as his replacement, and both teams, I'm reading from what I'm reading, and stands to reason anyway, are looking to make adjustments to sort of get their offenses sparked and a little bit more into high gear. So I'm thinking that despite the first two games being modest scoring, maybe a shot with the over might be worth it, although it's actually kind of a high total right now for a playoffs game. It's 5 minus 135 through minus 145 market wide. And then with regard to the side, it's a tight series. Both teams look pretty evenly matched. I'm not sure I'm buying Pitt as a road favorite here. I think I might be leaning towards Tampa Bay plus 115. So I'd be leaning over and Tampa Bay as a home dog. I'm not sure if I'm going to bet either of those, though. Dana Lane, what's your take on Game 3, Pitt, Tampa Bay?
Yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from on that, Pete. I do like I'm going to take a shot despite the high shade to the over. I like over 5 in this game. And I also like taking a shot with Tampa Bay, and it's no surprise, to me really that Pittsburgh's such a big road favorite because first of all they're more of a public team, and then second of all they completely, at least statistically, completely dominated Tampa Bay in Game 2. So that to me was about where I expected, maybe a little bit higher, but certainly as Pittsburgh as a $2 favorite at home, they would certainly be at least a small favorite after a win in Game 2. But Pete, I think the biggest part for me is, we talk all the time when players return after injury and when do they start getting back into the groove and start being 100%. And I think it's that second game where you're really going to see a player play like you're used to seeing. And of course, I'm talking about the return of Anton Stralman, which, really gives Tampa Bay an edge defensively. You now have your top two pairs back together with Stralman and Victor Hedman. And listen, Jason Garrison is a fine defenseman. In fact, he gives you a lot more of a physical presence out there. But the one thing that he does not do, that Stralman does, is get that puck out of the defensive zone, and that first pass is usually right on target. And I've said this 100 times in the videos, Pete. The way you watch hockey is I want to see how quickly those defensemen get that puck up the ice and does their pass connect. And if it does, you're almost certain to have a scoring opportunity on the other end. And that's why I think it's much bigger of a get for Tampa Bay to get Stralman back than even say maybe even a Bishop back. Because I think Vasilevsky has done very well, and of course he's done very well during the regular season. So I think it's reasonable tonight for me to take a shot with Tampa, with the plus money at home at Amalie, and I think I'm going to also go with the over in this as well.
Wow, so your two picks for this video are exactly the same as my initial leans?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I'd love to try to hit 3 of these. I might play Pittsburgh in the first period, but certainly that would be a secondary play.
All right. Seems like it's the way to go with this game. And myself and Dana Lane are in complete agreement, at least as far as leans are concerned. Dana Lane, thanks so much. We'll be back tomorrow.
I appreciate your time, Pete. Have a great day.